$300 for a special colorway of the Puma Future. That's $80 more than a normal colorway, but they do give you a string bag. What's going on, guys? Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the brand new extremely limited Puma Future 18.1 in the on-off colorway. It's also been listed as the next colorway, but on the box itself it does say on-off, so that's the name that I'm going with. Now obviously this is just a regular Puma Future as far as the construction is concerned, but the colorway is quite special in that it's limited to only 350 pairs worldwide, which is one of the most limited edition releases of 2018 so far. Of course, that comes with a pretty steep retail price of $300 versus the normal $220 that you're gonna pay for any other color of the Puma Future. Is that worth it? To most people, probably not, but if you're a collector or you just want a pair of boots that nobody else is going to have because there's only 350 pairs in the world, maybe it might be worth it to you. We're gonna take a closer look at the colorway, as well as go over all the details of the boots, including how they fit and feel on feet. So if you're interested in learning more, please stick around, watch the entire video, and if you are interested in a pair for yourself, I know I just said they're extremely limited, but they are actually readily available still. They have not sold out. So if you really want a pair, I'll leave a pop-up on screen, or you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, where you can pick these up below their normal $300 retail price. I know it's expensive, you can get them for a little bit less, but again, if you want something super exclusive, you may want to consider this particular colorway. If you guys end up enjoying the video, don't forget to support it with a like, and if you're new here watching for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. For your 300 bucks, they do come in a special box in matching colors to the boots themselves. Here's a quick look at the label. You can see it is officially listed as the on-off colorway, and it also comes with this warning that we've never seen with any other Puma Future, essentially letting you know that there is a wearable finish on the sole plate that will chip away over time. That's not going to affect the performance of the boot or your own performance, which I think is kind of interesting. They also include this string bag that is gray in color with green accents and white strings, Puma logo on the front, as well as the Future logo on the bottom. And you can see the pattern does continue to the back side of the string bag as well. Really, really nice details here. They also include some extra green laces to go along with the light gray ones already included on the boots. As for the colorway itself, I have to say that they look different in person than I was expecting them to look, mainly in the fact that they're not quite as flashy as I was expecting based on the pictures that I saw. The greens that they've used here are more of a darker kind of grass green rather than the neon green, and that's not to say that there's not neon green here at the back with this pattern here. There's even neon yellow accents here on the back with the Future logo, and then the inside of the collar is a much brighter green color as well. But for the most part, it remains pretty subtle with a couple shades of green here at the back that fade into what I thought was white in most online pictures, but in person, it's actually like a really light gray, which is kind of unusual, but I quite like the look of it. It's got a little bit of a gloss finish to it here at this front part. The Netfit's also gray in color, and then of course it comes with gray laces. They give you the extra green ones as well that kind of match the knitted material here on the collar area. A white Puma logo there on the back, and then a neon yellow accent in the form of the form stripe running on the lateral side of the shoe underneath the Netfit, which you honestly can't really see. The appeal of this colorway is not just the way that they look, but the fact that they are extremely limited. Only 350 pairs worldwide. So if you were looking into the Puma Futures and you want something super, super exclusive that nobody else is going to have, this is definitely the colorway to go for if you can justify the extra cost. As far as the sole plate is concerned, you guys saw the warning on the box. It's the first Puma Future, I believe, to feature a wearable finish, and it looks really, really cool. It's the same physical sole plate itself. They just add an extra layer of kind of fancy paint on the surface that will chip away over time. It's kind of like a chrome neon yellow, I would say, and you can see halfway through the forefoot, it fades into like a more standard chrome. It's almost got a little bit of a purplish blue tinge to it, and they've even coated the studs themselves, giving it that pearlescent effect. Very cool looking sole plate, very cool looking shoe. Not as flashy as I was expecting them to be, but really, really nice nonetheless. Let me know what you guys think of the look down below in the comments. I almost dropped them. As far as performance is concerned, not only is the Puma Future, in my opinion, the best boot currently on offer from the Puma brand, in comparison to everything out there right now, it's actually one of my personal favorites. It's slowly becoming one of my go-to options, mainly because of how comfortable and how well these things fit. given that you have them set up properly with the custom lacing system and adjustability that this Netfit system brings, that I'm sure at this point most of you guys are familiar with. I happen to think as well that the Puma Future is just a really cool looking shoe, especially in the mid-cut form factor. They do make a low-cut variation of the Puma Future as well that I have reviewed on the channel. If you're asking personal preference, now that I have a significant amount of time in both the lows as well as I guess what you would consider to be the mid, honestly, I have no preference. They feel pretty well the same. If anything, I just like the look of the collar on the mid-cut variation. So while I might have said before that I preferred the lows, honestly, I'm pretty 50-50 between the two as far as preference is concerned. I'd be happy to wear either one. Now, I don't want to go over too many specific details on the performance of these boots in this video because I recently made a play test for the Puma Futures where I tested them out with and without laces, which seems to be a pretty popular thing to do with these things these days. So if you haven't checked out that video and you want to get more info on what these things are all about as far as fit, feel, and overall performance is concerned, or you just want to see me playing, I'll leave a little pop-up on screen to that playtest video so you can go ahead and check it out. Again, all the info you need in regards to what these are all about can be found in that video. So as you can see, I swapped out the stock gray laces for some neon yellow reflective SR4U replacement laces laced up in the way that I like to lace the Puma Future. I like this color on this particular shoe just because it makes the more subtle neon yellow accents pop a little bit more, and it just makes them that much more different. So if you are interested in a pair of SR4U replacement laces for yourself, the website to go to is www.sr4ulaces.com. There'll be a little pop-up on screen as well as a link down below in the description. So if you're interested in a pair, be sure to go ahead and check that out. On feet, the Puma Future 18.1, in my opinion, is one of the most comfortable shoes out of the box. There's pretty much nothing to break in. The shoe does have a knitted base to the upper, which a lot of people don't realize. Obviously, it's fully elasticated across the top of the foot and in the collar, but the shoe as a whole just feels really, really soft and flexible on your feet without really having much of a padded sensation to it. It does have a pingier, more raw feel in regards to touch on the ball, but still has a good softness and flexibility on foot, which is very important from a comfort standpoint. Of course, the way you lace these up is pretty much everything unless you choose to wear these laceless for some reason. And that really does give you more adjustability than any other shoe on the market right now because of this Netfit system. Basically, all of the holes within the netting you can use as a lacing position. So you can see on the left foot, I have them laced up pretty normally as they come out of the box. And then on my right foot, I have them laced up the way that I personally wear them, where it's laced lower on the lateral side to give me a little bit more structure. It's grabbing from the very bottom of the upper, so it fits a little bit more snug. And then on the medial side, it's laced up higher, mainly because I have a slightly flatter foot. So in this lower part, because my foot is a little bit more flat, I like to have a little bit of expansion. This just makes it more comfortable for me personally, and it just ends up fitting really, really well when I lace them up this way. And this is something that you really have to play around with once you actually get the shoes. A lot of people seem to think that there's like a top 10 best ways of lacing up the Puma Future. That's not really the case. You kind of get the shoes, set them up the way that you like them to feel, and then just more or less stick with that. But the fact that you have that level of adjustability because of this lacing system just makes these really, really unique. So if you're one of those people that really struggles to get a good quality fit out of a pair of boots, maybe you just have slightly odd shaped feet, this is one of those options that you should definitely consider because it offers more adjustability than any other shoe on the market right now that isn't made out of a leather material. As far as the width is concerned, it's going to be suitable for just about anybody, wide feet, narrow feet. These will literally fit everybody, again, because of the adjustability as well. And as far as sizing is concerned, I would say that they run true to size. I'm wearing a size 9.5 US, which is typically what I wear, and the fit and the length is pretty much perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size in order to achieve the best possible fit. Anyways, guys, that is it for my review of the super limited on-off Puma Futures. Again, if you're interested in a pair for yourself, you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, where you'll be able to pick these up below their normal $300 retail price. Just make sure you buy them right away, because again, there's only 350 pairs worldwide, so they will likely sell out very, very quickly. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down below in the comments and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. If you enjoyed the video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.